welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. A moment now to check out some numbers for Russell Westbrook.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Green is out there with Bradley. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now here's Westbrook. And there's the pass to Bazemore. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
The smooth lefty stroke of Kent Bazemore. He can hurt you from out there.
Pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
And so here is Chicago. Ball with it. Westbrook picks him up. DeRozan against Bazemore. Now, here's DeRozan, and that one, good.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
That's his first personal foul.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
I mean, one of the greatest players of all time. LeBron just continuing to add to his legacy.
Now, here's Ball. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. DeRozan passes to Bradley.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball dishes to DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes. Makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Bradley trying to break free. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Ball.
The aggressive mindset of DeRozan catches and shoots without hesitation.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they also improved greatly.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Malik Monk comes in for Avery Bradley. Bobbed up there for Green. Westbrook with the steal. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The feed to Davis. Outside Anthony. To the paint. Here's James. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. LeBron's got 5 now.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Levine. 23 points his last outing. Ball no good. Monk kicks to Anthony. Shoots over DeRozan. Again, Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Bradley. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Westbrook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's LeBron. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Here's Levine, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Passes it to James. And James throws it down.
Holding up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Levine. Traps in the tray. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted #2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Monk with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Levine deciding where to go with it. Outside DeRozan. Outside Green. Shot clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
Outside DeRozan. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. DeRozan's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Yep, that one goes. 9 points for LeBron.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's DeRozan. Takes it inside. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Right side, Ball. Outside, DeRozan. To the middle, here's Green. And the rejection by James.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Green against LeBron. The pass to Monk. Davis inside. Feeds to Westbrook. Monk for 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Ball kicks to Levine. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Levine. That one falls. Levine's got 7.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
James against Bradley. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Anthony. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Ball, and Davis sends it back. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The drive by James, and finished off by LeBron.
Though LeBron loves to keep his teammates involved, when he's feeling it, like tonight, he'll call his own number.
DeRozan against Anthony. Going inside. DeRozan's shot is good.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Pass to James. Over to the wing. Here's Westbrook. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green. Back to DeRozan. Inside. Bradley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that lead ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And there it is for him.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's Levine. He has 7.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
And they'll get another chance. Ball no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's the teardrop. Green, no luck. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. LeBron passes to Carmelo. The offensive rebound. Another shot. And Davis throws it down.
I love watching AD work on the glass, using his size to keep plays alive.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Ball finds Levine. DeRozan scanning the floor. Great D that time from Davis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Green against LeBron. The kick out to Westbrook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all. But he says he doesn't have to for his team to be successful.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. You know, for me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
Well, and the way this roster is composed with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Caruso. Outside, Jones. And again, Chicago. No good. Lakers leading by 10. That's tipped. James in the post. Shoots a three. That one, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And I think the contact helps Westbrook. I mean, so competitive. This guy invites that dunk.
Johnson against Davis. Johnson, the pass to Caruso. Anthony against DeRozan. That one's not going to go. Anthony with the defensive effort. Westbrook passes to Monk. And that one, good. Monk's got 5 now.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Lakers leading by 15. James in the post. Guarded by Levine. Uses the glass to finish the lane. LeBron's got 19 points. They've been looking at a sink offense.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Davis. DeRozan's shot is off.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's LeBron. Now the pass to Anthony. Over Johnson. Anthony's shot is off. Bulls trail by 17. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. From the stripe. They get the rebound. Can't hit that one. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Monk. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine against Westbrook. From the top of the key. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles leading by 17. Outside, Davis. Double team on Westbrook. Lakers passing it around. A shot's good from Monk.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Bulls shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Caruso kicks to Levine. He feeds it to Johnson. And Davis. Sends it back. Hands for the ball. Out of bounds. Davis touched it left. Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Bulls. Brown's checked in. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. And the Bulls with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Brown. Caruso looking for an opening. Driving the lane. The dish to Johnson. It's stolen by Davis. Pass break, the Lakers. Anthony finds Davis. Tipped away. Stolen by Levine. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Westbrook. Caruso, no good. And here's the Lakers. They've got a 13-2 run going. In Westbrook, here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Now Levine. 11 points in the game. And stolen by James. On up the court. Anthony, the pass to James. Jordan trying to free himself up. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter. Anthony against Levine. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Johnson. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. He's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. But you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
LeBron outside. He dishes it to Jordan. Trying to get open is Davis. No good from Jordan. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Pass to LeBron. Left side, Jordan. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here he goes.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. James outside. Davis kicks to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. Offensive rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown the pass to Caruso. Levine against Anthony. And Levine, here we go. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Levine. Jordan against Johnson. Brown outside. The pass to Caruso. Levine against Westbrook. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. Green comes in for Levine.
3rd team foul. Coming onto the floor.
They kick it out to Green.
Tony Bradley. Javante Green.
5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Balls checked in for the Bulls. Now here's Green. He has 7. He takes it in over James. Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. A nice shot by Jordan.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Ball, the pass to Bradley. The teardrop falls in. Bradley's got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
James against Brown. James left side. And Davis can't get it to go. Ball's knocked loose. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Chicago. trailing by 19. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Troy Brown Jr. at the line for 2.
And Brown drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And James gets it to go. James has got 23 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside, ball to the inside.
Quality possession. Lonzo orchestrating right now, delivering a pinpoint pass.
Lakers leading by 17. Westbrook surveying the D. Davis kicks to Anthony. He can't get that one. Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Green finds Brown. Outside, ball. Launches a 3. LeBron with the block. And he recovers it. The drive-by ball. That shot off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jordan trying to free himself up.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close. That's 2 points for a trip to the line.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And both free throws good for James. Bulls trail by 19. Now here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. And it's blocked by Jordan.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this one.
Rising up with force. Once LeBron takes flight, just get out of his way.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Caruso. LeBron against Brown. Shoots from 12. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Wants to get it to Westbrook and does. Rebound by the Bulls.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a play where the defender expects the drop off. Lonzo Ball crossing him up.
And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, when you're trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside.
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came and doubled and he found open guy. If he gets single coverage, he goes score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 27 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Green is out there with DeRozan, and it's Bradley in at the center position.
The flush from Anthony Davis, 2 very loud points.
Chicago with the ball. 19-point game. To the middle. Here's Green, and Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
From the arc, Jordan trying to free himself up. Kicks it out to James. Goes up again. A nice shot by Jordan. And the Lakers lead by 21.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards, paying dividends.
Looking to end his cold spell. Jordan with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. James finds Davis, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Bulls have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he knocks down the first one.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
That one misses. The Bulls shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. DeRozan against LeBron. DeRozan passes the ball. On the wing, Levine. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. LeBron against DeRozan. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 19. Ball gets to DeRozan. Six to shoot. Lets it go from 11, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The shot's good. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Outside DeRozan. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. James has got 30 points.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's good.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
James looking around. Anthony kicks to James. Out to Anthony. All sorts of time. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Passes it to DeRozan. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Davis.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And we've got an upgrade here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Tony Bradley, and Jones subbed in for Green.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
Westbrook finds Davis. LeBron against Ball. And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his fourth giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Kicks to Levine. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's DeRozan. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. And here is Ball. He kicks it to Levine. Over Anthony. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's Anthony with the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Davis finds Anthony. Offline with his three. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Johnson, the pass to Ball. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Some changes for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Chicago calls timeout. And with the offense we've been seeing throughout the league this year, Steve, what are the chances someone breaks the Suns' record of 107 points and a half?
Wow, Kevin. We saw the Warriors put up 92.5 a few years back, but that's still 15 points short. I think a team like the Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, a few of them, if they get going from behind the three-point line, it's possible.
Pass to Levine. Johnson up top. He's guarded by Howard. And Davis sends it back. Westbrook against Levine. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely, and they pick up 2. Davis has got 14 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
DeRozan against LeBron. Right side Davis. Outside Westbrook. Westbrook double team. And the pass to Rondo. Dishes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Davis dishes to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
and
first
Howard living at the line, all about knocking him down.
No luck that time either. Chicago has gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Outside DeRozan. And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Ball with it, picked up by Davis. Outside, Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Over Rondo.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. Back to Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Good on the bucket.
And the defense showed that Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an and one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Levine. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Jones. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. That one on Davis.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flight. In fact, he is a frequent flight.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. One-on-one fast break. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. DeRozan with it. He's got 12. Ball, the pass to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Over Westbrook. Westbrook with the block. Back to Davis.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off. He just didn't get there quickly.
That's his 3rd personal foul. The team is in the penalty.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
You know, it's been tremendous to watch Anthony Davis realize his potential here in the NBA. Over the seasons, he's lived up to the hype and developed himself into a true all-star.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Here's DeRozan. No good that time. Great D that time from James.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Now Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Off target at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Ball. He had a nice open look right there.
Another addition to Ball's game, the ability to pull up off the dribble and knock down shots.
Here's James. Trying to get open as Davis. That one good for 2. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times. What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
LeBron against DeRozan. Can't hit from 12. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. On the wing, DeRozan. 11 feet away. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Now, here's Howard. Over Johnson. That misses off the backboard. Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Westbrook. LeBron outside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Pulls up on the wing, and that's good for 2. DeRozan's got 14 points.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
James has a two-pointer, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Howard and AD play together down on the block. Russell Westbrook out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Now here's James. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. Ball finds DeRozan. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And what an incredible run for the 2020 Lakers in the bubble. Of course, LeBron and AD got the headlines, but Rajon Rondo was also key.
We saw GA playoff Rondo at his peak. He had 107 assists in the playoffs, the most for a player off the bench in almost 50 years.
4 on the clock, outside DeRozan. 3-pointer, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Here's DeRozan, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dotson, following the basket by LeBron James. DeRozan against Davis. Here's Rondo. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When Anthony Davis gets in a rhythm like this, it's good for the whole team. The other guys feed off his energy.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside DeRozan. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
DeRozan against James. To the paint. Here's Howard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now, here's DeRozan outside Bradley. Pass to Dotson. Back to Bradley. Green breaking loose, and he gets it back.
Clearly a foul.
LeBron James.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shoes have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Brown, following the basket by LeBron James, and finished off by DeRozan.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And no good. Bradley with some nice D. Down low. Brown, good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Lakers have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. The 3 from LeBron. Los Angeles keeps it going. The new 14-second shot clock.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Davis down low. He's against Green. And that one's good by Davis.
Inside, Anthony Davis is such a hard worker. He won't let anything hold him back from his shot.
Now here's Brown. Smitty, last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work extra hard to secure their positions?
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. And like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama.
Inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They host the Spurs after this one. And finished off by Westbrook.
And explosive at the one. Westbrook plays with tremendous force, rocking the rim there.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Bulls substitution. Ayo Dosunmu.
And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's the second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
LeBron against Brown. Trying to get open is Davis. James, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Dotson the pass to Green. And here is Dosunmu. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And that one drops.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Rondo with it. James outside. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
That's his second
guys, that
personal
is
foul.
lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Passes to Dotson. And here is Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on James. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his fourth foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Bulls making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Brown. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Westbrook. And he lays it straight in. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Dotson kicks to Brown. Over LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good from Brown.
Team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Lakers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And the basket is good. LeBron's got 42 in the game.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Westbrook. Basket good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Brown. Driving in and finished off by Brown.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Explosive leaping ability. Allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Dosunmu. Over Howard, and it's sent back by Howard. To the middle. James, the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Brown against James. There's the pass to Dotson. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Rondo finds Davis. Dotson with the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The kick out to Brown. The three-pointer, no good. Brown's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Davis, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
With his diverse skill set and size, Davis is a matchup nightmare for anyone in the league.
Matt Thomas is checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Davis. The Bulls shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Rondo. Westbrook passes to Davis. Count that bucket. And it's 29 points for Anthony Davis.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Misses the jumper. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. And it's Davis at the elbow. Rondo wide open with the second effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
Bradley's checked in for Johnson. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Shot clock at 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success. Now
here's Howard. James finds Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. He's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
Here's Dosunmu. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Alt.